talking to you. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, Ocean? Okay. Okay, so what's this right here?
Airplane?
Does that start with G?
Yes.
Airplane? Does that sound like goat? No, that doesn't sound like goat. Does gum start with G?
Yeah.
Yep, so go ahead and color that.
Ooh, I love gum.
I know you like gum. Here.
Gum.
I'm on day 3 of the attack phase. You know, I was thinking maybe I forgot to mention this one tiny little fact that's kind of important with the Dukan diet, and that is you can eat as much as you want, which is a great thing, right? So that is a definite plus to this diet. I obviously enjoy this dish a lot more when I can put vegetables in it, but we're not gonna pay attention to that right now. We're just gonna pay attention to what we can eat on the attack phase. So I'm making chicken, shredded chicken pollo deshebrada. What I put inside the chicken while I was cooking it is, and I'm sure you guys have these are chicken bouillon cubes or whatever. What do you call those? I put one of these in there. In case you don't know how to do this, you put the chicken in a pot of water and you boil it. And you leave it in there for some time. You don't have to leave it in there as long as I've left it in there, but the longer you leave it in there, the easier it is to shred the chicken later, and I like easy. This is what I've got going on right now. It's been boiling on low for a little bit, and I'm going to shut that off. I'm going to put this in a bowl, and I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. I'm going to do that because it's going to cool it down so then I can shred it with my hands, because obviously I don't want to burn my hands, which is what's going to happen right now. What I'm going to do with this today is there's tons of different ways that you can do this, and when I can do the cruise phase, I'll show you how to do tinga, which is one of my favorite things, and we can do that on the cruise phase because we can have vegetables. But today what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a kind of curry, because we can have sour cream. So I'm going to put sour cream with the shredded chicken, and I'm going to mix that all together and make kind of a curry. I had this a couple days ago. It was delicious. Even my husband was like, that smells so good. I'm like, yeah, hands off mine. You can have whatever you want. You can't have this. Okay, so now the chicken has been in the refrigerator for probably an hour or so. It doesn't have to be in that long. I just wanted it to cool down a little bit. So here we've got the chicken right here. Can you see it? And I am going to shred it up, and then I'm going to put it in the sour cream with the spices. So that's what we're going to do next. I am going to put 3 spoonfuls of sour cream, maybe a little more. So I started the flame, put the sour cream on there so it'll soften up. I am going to go ahead and put the chicken in here, like so. And then I've got, as you can see, all my spices over here. So the first thing I'm going to put in is some garlic salt. Look how much garlic salt I do wooden spoons. So I'm going to do like a full wooden spoonful of that. Just going to sprinkle it in there. I usually don't sew up the tops again in case I taste it and decide I need something else. Oh, this is chili powder. I don't want to put that much in there. I'll take it. This is coriander. So I'm going to put about like half a spoon like that into there. And this over here, I'll put that away. This over here is chili powder. I'm just going to put what my grandmother would say is a tut, because I don't want it to be way spicy, even like a little spicy. This is Garam Masala. I really like this. It's one of my favorites. So I'm actually going to put a little bit, probably like a full spoonful in here. That. And then this right here is turmeric. And I'm going to also put a healthy spoonful of turmeric in here. And then I had ground curry, but I don't, in my glass case, I don't have it anymore. So I'm going to have to use this jarred curry. And just going to sprinkle some of that in there. I like a lot of curry, so there we go. And I take my wooden spoon and just stir this up. Okay, so as you can see, it's a little dry. So, and that's because I'm not using, usually when I make this for a lot of people, more than just myself. So I put more sour cream and stuff. I'm going to take this chicken stock and I'm going to put a couple spoonfuls of that into this curry. So that was like 3 spoonfuls. That was the chicken stock that I had when I was doing the chicken. Mix this up. I actually think I might need a little bit more sour cream because this is still coming out a little bit thicker than I would like. So I'm going to add a spoonful more of that. Mix that together. There we go, that's better. There we go. And last but not least, I'm going to add a little bit of this like salt. I guess it's like sea salt, rock sea salt, just a little touch. Just give it a little saltiness because the garlic salt is good, but obviously not as salty as regular salt. And that's it. I'll show you what it looks like in the plate, and hopefully I have made yummy curry that can be eaten on the Dukan diet. What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing with all your books?
Playing.
Playing?
Mm-hmm.
Books are meant to be read. What are you using them for?
To play with somewhere.
You're playing them with somewhere?
Mm-hmm.